Hey everybody, it's Dr. Joyce again with the Learning to Let Go series, and today I want to talk about what I see as the problem with positive thinking. And a lot of people today think that if you want to feel better, all you got to do is just think positively. Think that everything's going to be okay. Think that you're going to do great and all those kind of things. And the problem with the power of positive thinking is the same problem with negative thinking, which is whether I think positively or negatively, I have no idea if that's the thing that's actually going to happen. And so on the surface level, it seems like saying, oh, I'm going to do great, I'm going to get an A, that person's going to want to go out with me. That seems like a better idea than saying, I'm going to fail and that person's not going to like me and so on and so forth. And indeed, there might be some benefits to thinking that way. It's not realistic. And so when I get a B instead of an A, or when that person doesn't go out with me, or I don't get that job, I inevitably feel worse than preparing myself for the reality of what could be. And so instead of the power of positive thinking, I work my clients to put a question mark on the future, to get okay with when I have this test, I may or may not do okay on it. And I'm going to focus less on the outcome of what I do and the process of how I'm going to get there. How am I going to study for the next hours or days, so on and so forth. And this really hit me the other day because I was watching the movie Inside Out, and I was watching a clip with a client, and there's a clip where the feeling of joy is trying to sit with the character who she's trying to get to show her the way. And the character is very sad, and she keeps saying, oh, feel better, and she tries to cheer him up and do all this stuff. And the character's sadness comes over and just sits by that character, just allows him to feel what he's feeling. And in that moment, that character eventually says, you know what, I'm okay now, and he helps them on their journey. And this to me is really the idea between accepting and being okay with where we are. But the power of positive thinking says we can't be okay with that. We have to think positively. Everything needs to be okay all of the time. And just like in the movie Inside Out, this creates problems for us. And it really creates problems when we try to force other people to think in this way when that's not where they're at right now. So think about how can you put a question mark on your thoughts and your expectations instead of demanding that things must turn out okay. Even if they don't turn out okay, that can be okay.